إن تجتنبوا كبائر ما تنهون عنه نكفر عنكم سيئاتكم وندخلكم مدخلا كريما. If you avoid the major sins, those which have been made forbidden for you, then we shall expiate from you your smaller sins, and we shall admit you with a noble admittance. Imam Sa'di mentions in his tafsir, rahimahullah ta'ala, he mentions regarding the statement of Allah, لِمَا تَقُولُونَ مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ. Why do you say that which you do not do? Imam Sa'di rahimahullah, he said that why do you speak with good and you encourage others to do good, and perhaps you are praised by the people because they say that this man, he encourages others with good and he speaks with good, yet you yourselves, you do not act upon that good, and that you forbid from evil, and perhaps you yourself, you exclude yourself from that which you forbid others. That you want others to stay away from evil, but you don't stay away from evil yourselves. And maybe you are from those who pollute yourselves, and that you are described with that very same evil that you are forbidding. So therefore he mentions, it is necessary for the one who commands with good, that he is from the first of the people who races towards that good. And the one who forbids evil, that he is from those who is the first of those who is distant amongst the people, from the most distant of the people from that evil. Usama bin Zayd radiyallahu anhuma, that he said in the hadith collected by Imam al-Bukhari in his Sahih, he said that I heard Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam saying that a man will be brought on the day of resurrection and he will be thrown into the hellfire and his intestines will be poured out and he will go around the hellfire just like a donkey goes around the millstone. And the people of the hellfire, they will gather around him and they will say to him, oh so-and-so, what happened to you? Were you not the one who used to command us with good? And were you not the one who used to forbid us from evil? So then he will say, indeed, I used to command you with good, yet I would not do that good myself. And I would forbid you from evil, and I would fall into that evil myself. Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu mentioned, he said that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said, and this hadith is collected by Imam Muslim in his Sahih, he said that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that upon the night of the night journey, the Isra and Mi'raj, he said that I came across a people and their lips were being torn apart. That the people, that they were tearing their lips apart with shears from the hellfire. So I said, who are these people, Ya Jibreel? Who are these people that are tearing their own lips and cheeks apart? So Jibreel, alayhi salam, he said that they are the khutaba min ummatik. They are the admonishers and the preachers from your nation. يَقُولُونَ مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ. That they are those who speak, meaning that they are those who speak with good, yet they do not act upon that good. So my brothers and sisters, you look at the tremendous nature of Allah's law, Allah's sharia, Allah's legislation, that you find that this religion is not a religion of hypocrisy. It is not a religion wherein the people, they command with something and they do something else. This is not to say that we are a nation of sinless people. We are not malaika. We will sin, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. As the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself said, that was mankind not to sin, then Allah would destroy all of them and replace them with a qawm, with a people that would sin. And then they would return to Allah in forgiveness and Allah would forgive them. But rather the point here being that the one who speaks with khair and speaks with good, and he commands with good, and he forbids from evil, and he calls to Islam, and those who are supposed to be examples of Muslims, examples following the Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that the best of them are those who resemble righteousness and piety the most. And not be hypocritical, that you close the gap between that which you say and that which you do. That you are not individuals who know a lot, but they act little. You are not individuals who forbid much and fall into much sin. Rather, we are individuals, barakallahu feekum, or we should be individuals who are the best of examples. So that when the non-Muslim says, do you Muslims forbid infidelity in marriage, adultery? We say yes. And when they say, do you forbid fornication? We say yes. They say, do you forbid lying? We say yes. Then they say, then how come from you are those who fornicate and commit adultery and they lie and they cheat and they deceive? What kind of religion are you? That you are commanded with something and you don't do it? Then how many people, my brothers and sisters, will look at Islam and see that Islam is a religion of guidance, a religion that calls the people to all that is good, Islam, and it forbids from all that which is evil, shirk, and everything else that is forbidden. Yet we, as representatives of this religion, as so-called upholders of this religion, that the difference between that which we know and that which we do is immense, a huge gap. This is not, my brothers and sisters, from the guidance of our Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you avoid the major sins, those which have been made forbidden for you, then we shall expiate from you your smaller sins, and we shall admit you with a noble admittance.